Let's talk about the elephant in the room. A big misconception. How is it to be with how is it to be with a white guy? Like sexually. First of all, hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are not new, welcome back, you guys. Welcome back, all my beauty baes. If you are new, hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, become a beauty bae, and hit that notification bell button if you have not already, because you never know when I'm going to drop some more content. I'm trying to get better at least putting something out each month. So yeah, stay tuned, do that, be a beauty bae. This video is going to be based on the misconception of dating outside your race. And why did I decide to date outside my race? Disclaimer, this is not for anybody else. I'm not speaking on behalf of all interracial couples. This is just my personal experience. So let's get into this video. Let's dive straight into it. So yeah, the first thing I wanted to touch base on is, and if I keep looking down, it's because Karen, I'm right on my stuff. If I keep looking down, it's because I had jotted a couple of things down that I did want to touch base on. So number one, I have never just sought out to a specific demographic of men. I love all men. I have dated all types of men. You know, I have dated African men of a different culture. I have dated Caucasian men previously. This is my first serious relationship that's interracial, but I just wanted to make sure that I expressed that it wasn't my personal preference. It wasn't like, oh my God, I want to get a Caucasian man, you know. It's just, you know, we were two people, two humans who vibed. He shot a shot and I bit. It was cute, you know. He's not like a shy guy. His personality is huge. I love alpha men, you know. It doesn't take away that I dislike or like, you know, black men. I love black men as well, but that was my attraction. He was my attraction. My bad. He was my attraction or whatever. And the fact that his personality and his the fact that he's smart, he's like brilliant to me. And I like to bounce. I like to bounce ideas off of, you know, my significant other, and vice versa. Like my dad always say, a good man will sharpen his woman. So, you know, and if it's a good man that's willing to lead, then yes, I will follow. But that's what I was attracted to. It wasn't that it was a preference. Like another thing I wanted to discuss that is like a misconception. The thing that from my culture, black women, they think that a Caucasian man is going to have like a high credit score and he's going to be that person that like save you out of like poverty or, you know, all of these different misconceptions. And that's not the case. Like with my guy, his credit was shitty when I met him, you know. He was poor, you know. He wasn't the boss that he is now. Like he was a worker, like, you know, we was both going through our struggles at the time, and now he has excelled because I seen that in him. And I seen that it wasn't going to be just stagnant at where he was at. And again, those were the attractions to me, and the misconception of thinking like, oh my God, you get with a white guy, you know, his credit score is probably already at 800. No, I watched him build that shit the fuck up. So, you know, that was one thing. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. A big misconception. I don't know how many conversations of, how is it to be with a white guy? Like sexually. First of all, it's the same. I mean, it's not the same. It's like it's going to be your intimacy with your significant other and the passion between y'all two. That's just a given across the board. But like, is he small because all white men got small penises? That's not true, because the smallest penis I ever seen was from a black man. Like, and had a big ass ego. Like, so lie, misconception, not the truth. Moving on. And something else I wanted to touch base on is when you look for a partner, I got the words. When you look for a partner and it's based on all the wrong things, like, you know, one thing that I was mindful of, and probably, I don't know if it would have been a deal breaker or whatever, but I don't think I would have talked to, you know, my partner if I was like his first black girlfriend. It's just like, because everybody don't have good intentions, you know, like, you never know. And that's the risk of dating. You know, you just got to be open to date people, because some people, you know, I think it is kind of true that sometimes you just want to splash in, you know, because it's like your little fantasy or whatever to be with a black person. I have heard that. I don't know how true that is. That could be a misconception. And it could be people who only have a fetish to just, you know, screw on a black woman. Or maybe not. Maybe it could be pure intentions. But I don't know. That was kind of like a flag for me, per se. And when that's all, you know, he had previously dated, it was just like, okay, this is not just a, you know, one and done type of situation. You know, and I can't speak on his behalf. I was going to have him present, but we would have been pushing this off and pushing it off. So I wanted to just get my POV of my experience of, you know, dating who I'm dating. And that's somebody I can actually see me growing old with. You know, he's a good guy. So the moral of this, you know, I'm going to keep it real short and cute. The moral of this is to be open. You know, I'm all for black love. I'm all for all love. I'm all for, you know, love is blind, or however those statements is. It's when I feel valued, I don't have to fight in a relationship. I don't have to fight to let somebody know my value, and, you know, it's being risked because of stupidity. Like, I don't know how many of y'all can relate, but being black, and I'm talking about, I'm urban, I'm Detroit, like east side, you know, so I never had to switch up, and he never had to switch up. Like, I'm me all day, you know. I have been in trap houses. I have been in, you know, prestigious locations, you know. So I am that girl that is a chameleon when it comes to certain, like, experience in life. I have different walks of life. I know people of different walks of life. And that's very important, that I don't have to, like, switch the tune when I'm with him, and he had to switch it up when he's with me. Like, he is him and I am me. Take all of me. And that's nothing better or nothing more refreshing than just being yourself. So that's always good. But the point of what I was getting at is, I don't know how many of y'all that can relate. Being a black girl from Detroit, and if you talk to a black guy that has his masters, has businesses, got it going on, and you feel like that you're worth that caliber as well, they feel like they be on, like, this, you know, they entitled, and, you know, you should always feel good of yourself. You should always be picky no matter what. But it's something about the silver spoon black man, and I'm not bashing it, so I hope nobody come for me, but I'm just keeping it a buck. Like, those type of men always think like they can talk to, like, 3 bitches. Like, you know, they don't have to settle down until, like, they in their 50s and stuff. Like, no, it don't work like that. You know, I am that bitch, and it's just, you know, that woman, that queen, all of that. And it's just, I don't want to have to battle, you know, or to prove that to, you know, a guy that should already see that. Like, you know, I'm educated. I got properties. You know, I have businesses. I'm intellectual. Like, why is it a struggle? Like, why am I talking to somebody that can barely hold a conversation? Like, that does nothing for me. And, you know, when I opened up the doors and, you know, I opened up my horizons into other men, like, you instilled in, you know, if you talk to somebody outside your race, you lost, or you talk to somebody outside of your race, you don't love yourself. No, I love myself to where I'm not about to just deal with the scums and the bums and the scammers, and, you know, that's not my cup of tea. I'm not, you know, fit to be with a guy and he hit licks and I gotta, you know, worry about being on the news or whatever and not coming home because that's the lifestyle that I chose because this is what's out here for me. No, my daddy didn't work hard for me to be with, you know, those type of men. I'm sorry. I've been brought up from my parents, and pause, they've been married for 42 years. I deserve that. You know, I deserve for a man to value me to the statue of how my dad valued my mom. You know, and they say, though, my dad in his era, is like the last of a dying breed. It's not, you know, it's just like, it's so many broken homes to where that is a generational curse in my culture. So I don't know. Just don't believe the hype. You know, I'm not a person that lost myself. I'm not a person that felt like, you know, this Caucasian man is my hero and he saved me. No, you know, I love who I love. All love matter. You know, I'm black, call it black love or whatever. I want to say thank y'all for watching this video. Let me know how you feel about this video. Give me a thumbs up. I might do a part 2. So let me know how y'all feel. Yeah, y'all got a little insight. Let me know if y'all want to hear, you know, the story of how we got together. If y'all want to hear like our origin or whatever, Marvel style. It's like, no, if y'all want to hear how we met. So, yeah, let me know. Thank y'all for watching. Thumbs up, notification bell button. All right, beauty baes, I'm out. Look at this hair. It looks stupid.